But in a tough game like this, 15-3, it's very difficult to stay focused as if it was a 1-0 game, which he is very accustomed to being in.
Frank Catalanotto, line shot, skips on by Rick Wilkins down the right field line. The Tigers are going to get another run. Here comes Tomberlin on to score, an RBI double for Catalanotto. And the Tigers now lead 16-3. Still nobody out here in the 8th inning. A double for Frank Catalanotto. Picks up his second run batted into the ball game, and around to third goes Paul Bacco.
Actually, there's a chance for that. Justin Thompson on the mound for the Tigers tomorrow against Dave Berber for the Indians. Catalanotto, first pitch swinging into center. Lofton drops it off the end of his glove, but it rolls right to Witten. Catalanotto steams into second base. He's in. They're going to score at a base hit, glancing off the glove of Kenny Lofton.
Well, I think Kenny Lofton, in fact, Kenny Lofton leads the league in errors by center fielders, and I don't know, he just kind of misplays this ball right here. I know he expects to have that ball. Thanks for the generosity. Tigers got something going. Good job of backing up right here. Good aggressive base running by Frank Catalanotto.
Outs to go.
Catalanotto at the bat now. He's 0 for 2. Popped to third, struck out. And the Cat drives to right. It'll be a base hit. That will take away the perfect game of Mike Mussina. The young Frank Catalanotto drives one into right field. Spoils a perfect game and a no-hitter.
I tell you what, I'd like to see no-hitters. Half root against Mike Mussina because I didn't think it would have been a fair one. The Cat gets up right here. Mike Mussina gets this ball up. It's, I think, a little tight slider. It kind of hangs over the plate. Cat jumps on it. And what did Mike Mussina think about that?
Frank said that standing at home plate does feel a bit awkward right now. Hasn't had very many at-bats, only a dozen coming into the game. The one man that has less than him is Scott Sheldon. 1-1 pitch grounded right back up the middle by Heredia and into center field. Catalanotto aboard with a 2-out single, and that's going to bring A-Rod to the plate with a chance to do more damage against the A's. A-Rod this year has gone 8 for 16 against Oakland. That doesn't even begin to tell the story. He has hit 6 home runs against Oakland pitching and has 16 RBIs. Thanks to a 2-out home run in the first inning on a line.
Hitter had to go on the disabled list for 3 weeks. A 1-ball count. They give Frank the alley in left center. A-Rod is waiting next. And the pitch swung on, hit well to deep right center field. That one is on its way. It's history for Frank Catalanotto. Above the bullpen as Frank hits his first of the year. It's 9-4 Texas.
It's amazing how you could step into the batter's box in the first inning of a game when you haven't played very much and it seems like foreign territory, and by the end of the game it seems like your favorite chair. He settled in, got a fastball groove from Vizcaíno, who didn't get it down, and Frank got it up and out.
No doubt about that one, but the extra lift from the jet stream carried it well. 1-0, and the pitch. It is down and away, and it's 2-0. And as the Rangers have an off day tomorrow on their way to Toronto, the Oaklands will have an off day in Chicago before opening a 3-game series at Comiskey on Tuesday. 2-0 to Mateo. Catalanotto at second, 2 outs. The pitch swung on and hammered to deep left field. Damon is back on the track. He reaches and he makes the catch, brushing up against the wall. The inning is over on a long, loud out. 4 runs come home for the Rangers on 4 hits. 1 man is left, and going to the 4th, it's the Rangers 5 and the A's 2.
Minimum of 3 hours a day.
Okay.
Which doesn't sound like much, but one-on-one it's a lot.
Does it cut into your work? What time do you have to get up for work?
Here's Matsui, and coming on is Catalanotto. There's the tag from Sheffield. He'll score. Pretty good base running by Gary Sheffield.
Yeah.
A lot of times as a runner, you want to start taking off thinking that this ball would fall in there, but Catalanotto picks it right off the field turf. Sheffield was back at third. Pretty good throw from Catalanotto.
Choke finally getting the sign from Greg Zahn. Settles on the pitch. And Soriano lifts a lazy fly ball down the left field line. Catalanotto slides, and he will make the catch on the backhand. Jogging back to first base is Gary Matthews Jr. on a little lazy fly ball. And as if Catalanotto got a little bit of a late break, but was able to make the catch.
We're getting more and more players coming out of them, the independent leagues. There's a looper toward the left center gap, and here comes Catalanotto. He dives, and he got it. Wow. That's the second out.
It was. We had Catalanotto as a Rule 5 draft years ago in Oakland, and it was one of those deals where you had if he made the club, he was going to stay with you all year. And he was having a great first half of spring, but as the spring went along, he was started to press a little bit, trying to stay with us and make the club, and ended up going.
One on each side of the ledger, and that is going to be trouble. That is back and gone. Frank Catalanotto gives Toronto the 1-0 advantage.
Two hits for the Blue Jays, 2 hits for Catalanotto. And maybe Frank Catalanotto took more batting practice off Ryan Glenn this spring than other Blue Jays players. Supposed to be outside, inside corner, and a left-hander just dropped the head of the bat. And
for the first time in his tenure as general manager of the Blue Jays. To right field down the line. Nixon headed over towards the pole, and it is gone. A solo home run for Catalanotto, so a triple, and now a home run for Catalanotto, and it's a 3-1 Toronto lead.
Once again, you know, it happened last time with Catalanotto. The same thing here, a mislocation. Now watch Jason Varitek set up away, and watch location of pitch. Pitch is going to be inside. And shake of the head of Bronson Arroyo. It happened the same thing last time with Catalanotto when he got the triple.
Loose, and he's going to come into the ball game here in the top of the 7th.
1-2. Catalanotto. Goodbye.
Another great at-bat by a Blue Jay hitter tonight.
Kept fouling off the tough pitches from Ryan Franklin, and it looked like a splitter, something over the middle of the plate that just stood there. Catalanotto stays back, and he knows he got it. Puts his head down, home run number 5 on the season.
Game's
Miller, fly ball, shallow left running in. Catalanotto makes the grab. A long way to come, but he likes the outcome. Whoa.
Been a few that have dropped in today. He got a good jump and he read that well. Makes a sliding catch in left field. That's a great play. The other factor, we're talking about the sun, the high sky, and the wind playing a factor. Also these light shirts in the stands. That's awful. That's a factor.
Of 2002. Catalanotto, big fly, right field, back it goes. The Cat hits it just above the doggy seats. A home run for Catalanotto, his 12th of the year. Blue Jays lead.
Fitting on the dog day afternoon, the Cat goes deep, and he knew as soon as he hit it. Towering drive into that second deck in right field, his 12th of the year. That ball's up a little bit below the belt, but up out over the plate. And you can hear the sound. Boy, he made good contact with that baseball.
Second deck effort, 1-0 Toronto. Eric Hinsky, the batter.
Former Tiger himself.
When he drives to center field, back goes Petrick, back he goes, and watches it fly. 2 home runs, 2 at-bats for Frank Catalanotto. Straight away center field.
When you go up to the plate and just try to put a good swing on the baseball, good things happen. He's not trying to hit a home run here. He just drops the head of the bat on a ball that's down around his knees. Not a bad pitch from Mears. And he hits it very similarly to the one that he hit in the first inning. Hits the bottom half of the ball, creates a lot of backspin, and that ball carried and just lets his arm do the talking.
The 2-2. Fly ball left field. Catalanotto in pursuit, foul territory. Look what Frankie's got. Nice run, great catch by Catalanotto.
Boy, is that a big lift for a pitcher. What a great play. He went a long way. You can see he was shaded towards left center field. He knows he's getting close to the wall, into foul territory, reaching in among the fans. Look at that, right in the webbing. What a great play. Just staying with it the whole way. Never took his eyes off the ball.
And got to meet some Blue Jay fans along the way.
Good hitter. Line drive left field, and on the ball, Catalanotto makes a sliding catch. And on we go. Oh, was that ball hit hard. But Catalanotto comes in and makes the grab. A hit and error, 2 men left. On we go to the 12th. Orioles and Blue Jays knotted up at 4.
one, and he makes the catch. Catalanotto stayed right with that fly ball, a step away from the wall when he made the.
Get another from Catalanotto. Towards right field. Into the corner it goes. Pagan couldn't get it. Kenny Lofton trots home. Ball game. Now they're paying attention to Catalanotto.
That's what you got to do. You got to get a game winner if you want to be noticed.
The Cat is the hero today, and the Cubs' first visit to Arlington ends with them losing 2 out of 3. Former Cub Kenny Lofton scores the winner. And Tom, in a season that has been nothing but disappointing so far, every once in a while things are looking up. And
oh wow, he almost had that ball too.
That's looking great if you're a Ranger fan.
The Cat got jammed a little bit. The fastball's on the inside corner. He looped it, and Pagan's got great speed. Almost made the play.
Lofton stomps on home plate. The Rangers walk off with a 6-5 win. The Cubs left third.
Tejeda from the stretch. And this ball drilled to left field. Catalanotto back there at the track. And he comes up with a beautiful catch. So they'll leave a man. We are scoreless through 2. All right.
Hey, Dave.
All your weight on the one side.
Dangerous matchup for Granato here.
Liner caught by Catalanotto. He's got a double play on Abercrombie. Oh, boy. Second straight night, Abercrombie has been doubled off second on a line drive. And it's no runs, 1 hit, nobody left.
Oh, I remember when I was 17.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. I don't remember. It's too far back.
To left field and chased. A sliding catch by Catalanotto.
That helps.
Couldn't quite get it in there in time to double off Kadire. Yeah, the Rangers needed that in a big way. That's the second sliding catch in as many games now for Cat.
Nice play by Cat. He had to go a long way to make that play. And that's where there's a dive to make a catch for sure. I don't think he could have reached out and shoestring.
Big time scoring chance that they had, and they weren't able to make the most of it. Catalanotto in here with the count 0-1. And that one lined right past Perez into center field. Giratano around third. He'll score. Catalanotto delivers, and Italy leads 1-0 in the first.
This is exactly what they've got to do, and you watch the changeup grip from Odalis Perez. You can see him change it to the last 2 fingers on his pitching hand. He leaves it up and over the middle of the plate. Catalanotto, a quality hitter, keeps his hands back, and all he tries to do with the baseball is drive it right back up the middle, scoring. Giratano, and Italy's up for the first time today.
So one game, and they had all of last night, beat 6-0 by Venezuela. Had just 2 hits and being shut out. Catalanotto towards left field. Alou coming on, diving, can't make the play. Menachino towards third. And he'll come in to score. It's a double for Catalanotto, and Italy leads 3-2.
Well, this is exactly what I was talking about just a moment ago. This part of the order, especially when Giarratano gets himself on base, you've got to make things happen. You've got the young speedster shortstop at the top of the order and veteran major leaguers behind him with Menachino, Catalanotto.
Thoughts on the tournament? I had a great time. I thought it was fun. It was a great experience. And you know, when you think of Italy, you don't think of baseball, but you know, these kids show me that they can play some pretty good brand of baseball, and you know, I think in the coming years they're going to continue to get better, and we're going to see that that baseball is going to get stronger in Italy. And I had a great time, and it was a lot of fun, and you know, it was nice to be able to play for your heritage, and I'm very proud of that. And you know, I made some friends here, and overall it was a great experience for me.
Catalanotto with a single to left in the first inning, so he's 1 for 1. This one bounced up the middle. Lopez got good range. Throw over and safe at first.
Well, Catalanotto hit it just soft enough to give himself time to smell that leg hit. Just a little bit down on the trademark on that breaking pitch. Lopez couldn't get really enough on it.
There's a good look at the Mariners' second baseman. There's Valentino. Cat with the Texas Rangers, a .274 average last year, a couple of home runs, 21 driven home. Lining to left center, and that's a base hit. Frank, very popular here in Toronto. Played for the Blue Jays, and gave him a nice round of applause when he was introduced.
Played with the Tigers as well. Along with the Rangers, mentioned right off the top, what a very good fastball hitter he has always been. Stayed right on that Silva delivery in the mid-90s. Lacing it to left.
And here comes Valentino Pascucci, the DH. The Dodgers organization. Big boy bounces one up the middle, and there's a knock. Catalanotto's going to stay there as Chavez gets the ball back in. So back-to-back hits for Italy. It's nice getting a chance to talk to Pascucci before the game. Just a friendly chap that walked right up to us.
He's a delightful guy. Well, being on the field before the game, and you know, we've talked that obviously Italy does not match up from a talent standpoint to Venezuela, but they were hustling in batting practice. They all had smiles on them.
I asked Frank Catalanotto, who's the first base coach for Team Italy and a big league veteran himself, if some of the players on this squad that play only in Italy are aware of what someone like Frank accomplished in the big leagues, if they're aware of Mike Piazza's grand accomplishments here in the States. And he said they are.